Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about a Saturn in direct movement, which is a Saturn getting direct, which is happening on the 28th of November, and its impact on Taurus rising. So anybody with a Taurus rising, Taurus ascendant, Taurus lagna or moon in Taurus, and this video is applicable for all of them. Taurus people, this is a very good thing about you, because Saturn is a very important planet. Saturn rules your 9th house and 10th house, the trine and the center. Okay, which means it's a Yog-Karak planet. And Yog-Karak, which rules such important houses, the house of your luck, the house of your profession. Now that planet got retrograde. That means you faced a lot of issues, a lot of delays, a lot of challenges in the last 5 months. So this is a good news. It's now in a regular, direct movement. Okay, now guys, also as Saturn is currently transiting in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, so I'm going to merge both of these, both the Saturn direct movement and Saturn currently transiting in the Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. So now the next thing is, guys, before I talk to you about what changes you can expect in your life after 28th of November, let me just give you a quick overview around Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. So guys, this particular nakshatra is ruled by Jupiter. Okay, the deity is Aja Ekaprada. Okay, and it's considered to be as a form of Lord Shiva. Okay, it's basically the symbol for this nakshatra is a twin-faced man standing on a leg, and its themes, guys. I'll give you the gist. Okay, I'll just give you the gist of themes of this nakshatra. Okay, it is basically balance. Okay, it is second thing is sacrifice, and it is now end of the old pattern and beginning of the new pattern. Okay, now as I said, Saturn rules your 9th house. So 9th house is about your bosses, your father, your higher learning, your long-term travel, your coach, your mentor, your guru, and your luck. And Saturn rules your 10th house, which is about your profession, your everything around your profession, business, job, whatever you do. Everything around profession is 10th house. And Saturn is in the 11th house, which is the house for gains, which is the house for your social network. Okay, your long-term desire, your wish fulfillment. And Saturn giving a third aspect on your ascendant, which is you. Okay, seventh aspect on your speculation. Okay, on your romantic relationships, on your kids, and the 10th aspect on your house of transformation. So guys, when Saturn was retrograde in the last 5 months, okay, you faced challenges around your gains. You face challenges around delays around the gains, delay in your profession. Okay, you face delay in your luck. Okay, you faced challenges around your social network, challenges around your wish fulfillment. Because Saturn giving an aspect on your ascendant means you face little bit of laziness. You faced challenges, or delays in your speculation, like whatever portfolio you have. You've seen very sluggish growth, very flat growth, or maybe it has gone down. You face challenges around your romantic relationships. Okay, you face challenges related to your health. Okay, now everything is going to be back on track. So let's talk about the 11th house. So that, guys, the first thing is about, because 9th house Lord is in the 11th house. The house of luck, the Lord of luck is in house of gains. That means gains through your bosses at work, gains through your luck, gains through your father, gains through your higher learning, gains through your long-term travel. That's the first thing you would see. Now gains, because 10th house Lord is also in the house of gains. That means gains in your profession. Okay. Now guys, if you've been now this is the time when you would gain from your social circle. Okay, your wish fulfillment would happen. Your long-term desire would get fulfilled now after 28th of November. Okay, now I connected with the Nakshatra and I said that the theme of this Nakshatra is ending of the old pattern and beginning of a new pattern. So guys, this is the time, you would see your coach, your mentor, okay, you may change it to a new mentor. Your boss, because ninth house is the house of your managers, your bosses at work, your leaders at work. Now this is the time. When your boss also, when your leader also changes. Now, because it's the 10th house lord, guys, that means this is the time. In case you are not happy with wherever you are working, this is the time to, maybe to switch to a better job or to something which you like more. Okay, this is seen. Now, guys, because it's in the 11th house, so this is the time when you have, because it's the house of your network. So, guys, this is the time when you should think about, like, you've done enough of re-evaluation in the last 5 months. Retrograde means you re-evaluated. You did a lot of re-evaluation in all these areas where Saturn is controlling or impacting. So you've done the enough amount of re-evaluation. Now this is the time, guys, to get rid of the the old, I would say, old people in your network who are toxic or who are you feel who are not very good. And this is the time to form new relationships in your network. Now this is the time where you might see that the gains which you expect from a certain area. Now this is the time when you may also bring that area come to an end and some new areas would begin where you would start gaining. So this is how you connected with the Nakshatra. Now guys, because Saturn gives an aspect on your ascendant, and which is the house for Venus, so very friendly. So this is the time when you would develop all the character traits of Saturn, which is seriousness, which is hard work, which is discipline, which is maturity. Okay, so that laziness would now be get converted into punctuality. Everything around Saturn, a lot of maturity would develop would show up in your personality now after 28th of November. And of course, if I connected with the Nakshatra, so guys, maybe you have to bring some changes in the old patterns and become a better version of yourself. Okay, now it's the seventh aspect is on your 5th house, which is about your romantic relationships, about your speculation, about your startup, creativity, your children. Okay, mantra chanting. So let's pick up, say, romantic relationship. So because it has a Saturn's aspect, and which is the friend of Saturn, on the house, which is the sign of Mercury. So guys, now this is the time when you would see some amount of seriousness would happen in your romantic relationship. There would be some amount of commitment would happen. Or there's something which is seriousness, which is serious. Okay, which could be like commitment kind of a thing you would see in your romantic relationship. So in case you've been facing challenges around commitment in your romantic relationship, now this is the time when you would see it would happen, because Saturn is completely supporting its seventh, the house which is 7th aspect. Now guys, this is the time when around your speculation, which means in terms of your stock market, in terms of your cryptocurrency, if you've seen very sluggish movement, if you've seen very slow, your portfolio is just not going up, now you would see gains that is coming. So in terms of your cryptocurrency also, you would see some gains that are coming. It would be back on track the way it used to be, the way it was 5 months back. So same thing would be there. Now guys, I'll connect it with the Nakshatra. So in case you are in a kind of a romantic relationship where you feel is becoming toxic, so guys, this is the time when you may consider bringing it to an end and starting something new, starting something fresh. Okay, this is the time when you might have to change the old strategy of speculation, around the strategy around your stock market, the strategy around your cryptocurrency, and start something new. Okay, now guys, 10th aspect is on your 8th house. So which is the house for your research, which is the house for transformation, insurance, your in-laws, joint assets. Okay, now this is the time, guys, like whatever research you have done in the last 5 months, now this is the time to bring that research into a practical application. Okay, now this is the time when you would see, you would transform. Okay, and that transformation would happen, which makes you a better version of yourself. Okay, now this is the time when you may gain through your in-laws, you may gain through insurance. Okay, you may gain suddenly. Okay, now this is the time when you may gain through joint assets also. And also, guys, this is also the house for longevity. So in case in the last 5 months there is anything which has like, you know, come on the surface in regards to your health. I mean, anything which you have seen, like suddenly realize, like, you know, I have been diagnosed with, say, X health condition. So that's you know, what Saturn was trying to say is that, guys, this is the time when you should start working on that, or you may start, you know, having medicines or treating that, so that your longevity is maintained. So I mean, this is how it is. And of course, I'll connect it with the Nakshatra. So guys, this is the time, because, you know, it's self-explanatory. It means transformation. That means whatever you were, maybe you have to get rid of some habits, get rid of some addictions, get rid of some smoking, drinking, and become a better version of yourself, transform yourself. So it's a beautiful like news, especially for you Taurus people, because Saturn is a very, very important planet. And yes, you've gone through some difficult 5 months, I agree. So, but now 28th November onwards, it's a very good time. Okay, and I strongly recommend to all Taurus people. So guys, you know, keep treating your Saturn, because you got to understand Saturn is a very important planet. And you know, like it affects a lot of important areas. It's a Yoga-karak planet for you, and especially to the Taurus people who are passing through with Saturn periods. It's very, very important for you to keep treating your, like, you know, keep doing some kind of you know, what do you say, upayas, treatments for Saturn. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk. So Taurus people, if you like this video, I would request you to press the subscription, to press the bell notification, and to also add a comment, because your comment really validates my effort. And guys, you have any questions related to this particular development, you can write in the comment, I'll answer. And guys, anyone wants to connect with me for a reading, I have shared my email address, I have shared my WhatsApp details in the description of this video. You can connect with me on that. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great evening. Thank you.